Dear students, welcome to our class on GRF SRF NET 2022 Core NRF 1, lecture number 14. We call it question lecture number 14. In this class also we try to understand some bits from manures, fertilizers and agrochemicals. Even though these are the basic bits, I would like to impress upon you that in deciding the ranking in the GRF SRF NET, some questions on assertion and reasoning, some questions on match the following are given. In that these fundamental, in other words, memory type questions, memory type questions play one of the most important roles. That's why I am interested upon you. I am trying to impress upon you that these bits are, even though they are fundamental basic, we go to advanced bits in the classes to come. Here, the first bit for today's class is the phytotoxic substance present in urea is biuret. As I said in the last class also, biuret, if it is 0.5%, okay, we can go for even if it is, unfortunately, it is going up to 0.5, okay, we can go for foliar application for dryland grass. If it is 1.5 and above, even for soil application also, it is not useful. Which is not useful? Urea is not useful because biuret is a phytotoxic element. Maximum limit is 2, that's it. Maximum limit is 2. That's it. So in any book, different books, you will find. That's why maximum limit of biuret is 2%. In some books it is written 2.5. I observed my dear beloved student. It is not correct. Even though it is from a wonderful author, please note it as a maybe a typographical error. Biuret content when it exists 2. Okay, it is very harmful to most of the field crops. That's why now. So commonly used mineral for manufacture of potassium chloride is sylvite. That's what we studied in the last class. The toxic compound produced due to oxidation of malazone is malazone. MALAOXON. Okay. Now the enzyme inhibited by organophosphorus insecticide is ACE, we call it as acetyl chlorothene acetate, okay. ACETYL CHOLINE ESTERACE. This is what ACE most commonly we call it as. Now, the source of hydrogen, which is widely used in India for the manufacturing of synthetic is the source of hydrogen is naphtha. Okay, synthetic fertilizers. Okay, synthetic fertilizers. Okay, this is naphtha. The most important member of bipyridinium group of herbicides is paraquat. 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 Percent sulfur content of SSP is 1 to 12%. A fungicide among the following, there are 4 are DDVP, okay, nitrofen, zinc phosphate, calixin are given. Okay, the fungicide is calixin, CALIXIN. Now, the scientist who worked on the chemistry of natural pyrethrum is R. In other words, Staudinger and Ruzicka. Diel-Alder, DIEL, Diel-Alder reaction can be utilized for the synthesis of endosulfan. The type of isomerism due to rearrangement of hydrogen resulting in keto and enol form is TAUTOMERISM. In any way, I spell it as TAUTOMERISM, tautomerism. That's it. So dibromovinyl group is present in which of the insects? Several times I told, I don't want to repeat again. Most common method of collecting dung, urine and litter in rural areas is dry earth system. Now, so the CIS and trans, okay, isomers of endosulfan are present in the ratio of 4:1. fertilizer suitable for acidic soils in general. Okay, in general for acidic soils we apply SSP, single superphosphate. Of course we cannot deny the application of others, but if a bit is given, SSP is given, tick for SSP, single superphosphate, where 16% of this thing is there. I told several times, urea, okay, 46% nitrogen, like. An insecticide acting as OV positional deterrent is okay, several times I so I don't want to repeat it. Yeah, now here one of the most important bit that you get is foul smelling organic compounds are called mercaptans. Mercaptans. So this is what I would like to share with you, even in the match the following or in the this assertion residue, that bit will come. That's why diethyl fumarate is produced as a product in alkaline hydrolysis of malathion, malathion, malathion. Okay, chemicals are used as starters in which method of composting? ADCO method. An example for a neutral nitrogenous fertilizer is calcium ammonium nitrate, CAN. It has neither acidic nor alkaline, okay, effects or sodic effects or high pH effects on the soil. What is that? It is CAN, calcium ammonium nitrate. Here. Now, a selective pre-emergence herbicide for the control of grass and broad-leaved weeds in maize is, of course, atrazine. Atrazine and simazine are okay, the first and foremost weedicides. Now, as far as this selective pre-emergence herbicide in case of grasses and broad-leaved weeds is atrazine. The process of removal of clay and other impurities in the manufacture of muriate of potash by flotation is de-slimming. Total P2O5 content, that is in percentage of diammonium phosphate, DAP, is 46%. The loss of nitrogen in the form of ammonia from manure pit can be minimized by addition of gypsum, GYPSUM, gypsum. Loss of nitrogen can be reduced. Please note that the loss of nitrogen is because of two weather elements. Number one, sunshine hours. Second thing is rainfall. Okay, sunshine hours. So more it is exposed to the sunshine, more is the processes of chemical reaction, particularly oxidation. So these are the things. Reasoning, okay, assertion and reasoning type, these which may come. That's why I would like to enlighten you all, my dear beloved students. Please note, even though these are the very, very simple and fundamental bits, why I am stressing is these points are given in assertion and reasoning. Match the following, which decides the final ranking. That's why only. Now, so the intermediate compound formed in the synthesis of urea is ammonium carbamate. Okay. Now, here I would like to share with you some match the following. Haber and Bosch process. It is related to ammonia. ODDA process is related to nitrophosphates. DEN process, DEN process is related to SSP. Gypsum process is related to ammonium sulfate. Activated compost process is related to fluor, FLOWER. Fluor. In the match the following. Carboxin, it is a Vita wax, VITAVAX. Copper sulfate, okay, prevents offensive smell, even in the different compost techniques, particularly in when night soil is involved in the urban compost. Okay, so there copper sulfates is really useful. So Bangalore method of composting is developed by C.N. Acharya. Now, few more bits for your academic interest. The chemical formula of Langbeinite, K2SO4 2MgSO4. An example for phosphorus solubilizer is Pseudomonas. An example for insect attractant is methyl eugenol, EUGENOL. Okay, what is DDVP? Dimethyl dichlorovinyl phosphate. So these are the smallest of the small bits. Few more I would like to share with you. The product of decomposition of plant and animal waste with additives is called as compost. COMPOST, compost. The major source of nitrogen for manufacturing of nitrogenous fertilizers in India is naphtha. The starter used in the vermicompost is dung, urine of cattle, or slurry. Anything we can say it. Guano refers to GUANO. It refers to excreta of sea bird. Excreta of sea bird. The blue-green algae. Okay, I have covered several times. Carbamate insecticides are derivatives of carbonic acid. Okay, now the chemical that inhibits chitin synthesis in insects is diflubenzuron, DIFLUBENZURON. The green manure crop used to reclaim sodium soils is Daincha. As I said in my earlier classes, Daincha is also useful for increasing the drainage in black soils. Okay, now malathion on oxidation gives 2. Okay, maloxin, toxic, it is toxic. MALAXON, maloxon. Now, the non-ionic nitrogenous fertilizer is urea. The amount of sulfur present in ammonium sulfate fertilizer is always more than nitrogen. This is the basis. The most effective method of storage of FIM is the covered pit method. Once we go for covered pit method, the problems of more sunshine and the rainfall are to a large extent minimized. So that's why not to lose the nitrogen, we go for covered pit method as far as the storage of FIM is concerned. Ammonium carbamate is the unstable intermediate product produced in the manufacture of urea. Phosphate on oxidation gives two things. It will give phosphate sulfoxide, phosphate sulfon. These two are there. Fusion of 3 benzene rings results in the formation of anthrazine, ANTHRACENE, anthracene. Glucose and fructose are examples for functional. That's what we covered in the class number 11 as well. The sediment that settles down during the sedimentation process is sludge, SLUDGE, sludge. Copper oxychloride is also known as Blitox, BLITOX, Blitox. The world's biggest mechanical digester is located in Israel. If Tel Aviv is given, it is the city in Israel. Anything is correct. If Israel is given, tick. If Tel Aviv is given, please tick. It's same. In the synthesis of single superphosphate, the rock phosphate is treated with phosphoric acid. An important selective herbicide is atrazine. The chemical used to check foul spell caused due to mercaptans is CuSO4, copper sulfate. The last bit for today's class is malathion is detoxified in mammals by loss of ethyl groups. So dear students, these are the bits that I would like to share with you in this class number 14. These are the fundamental bits as far as the manures, fertilizers and agrochemicals are concerned. Please note that these are the fundamental bits. or memory type bits which would appear in rank deciding questions like assertion and reasoning, match the following, etc., etc. Thanking you very much for your very patient hearing.